Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Maria from Under the Night Moon, and I'm here today to do the videos of my recent collection of things from my Etsy shop coming up. I have 3 envelope journals. This is the first one, and the links will be down below for them in my Etsy shop. So here on the cover, I have just absolutely gorgeous, beautiful image. And it's actually a little notebook that I have right on the cover. And I've attached some seam binding underneath so that it has a little closure to stay closed. And then on the ribbon, I have just a beautiful little array of roses. I have, some little embroidered flowers and a beautiful rhinestone little blue piece. I think blue goes so well with this image here, so I added that. There's a little butterfly, and then these gorgeous vintage little sprays, or it's beaded using this very delicate gold wire. So pretty. And then you can see the top loading tag, super beautiful, and there is a gold seal of a cameo. And that is new. I absolutely love it. And so yeah, so that's the cover. And then inside this little book, I chose to keep these plain so that you could maybe put photos or write. I didn't really want to, there's a lot of things inside this book, so I chose to keep these plain for the owner. I have some fun wallpaper, some Anna Griffin. This is some scrapbook, some really fun, this paper I think is tea-dyed copy paper, book pages, and I stitched right through the center of this book, right here. So it is one signature that's been stitched, and there's a good amount of things in here to write on and use. So that is the cover, and it ties very simply. There's a good length of seam binding here for you to do a little bow, and if you want to tuck everything under so the image is so you can see the image there. On the cover too, you know, I always like to put a little pocket. This is my favorite kind of tassel trim, the ones that have the little tassels hanging down. And so I have that, and there's a good amount of gold paint here. And then inside on the cover, gorgeous, beautiful printed image there. Some really pretty pink paper, embroidered flowers, trims. I have a beautiful floral. Some printable journaling cards, and then I have this really pretty floral. It's a vintage botanical, and it's just this beautiful. I think this is called a candy cane rose. There's probably many names for it, but this is just an absolutely gorgeous printable of a botanical, yeah. And it's printed on a linen paper that I kind of distressed a little, printed some vintage graph on the back. And that's ready for a story. That just sits quietly in there. And then on this side is a flip. On the bottom here, I have just a pretty little like opal and a little tiny heart. Some bows. I have some new trims in my shop that I love. I have this embroidered, well, let me show you the flips first. So it goes 1, there's 2, and 3. These are all attached with washi, and then I used a very strong glue stick to add to the washi to really hold it in place. And then I have, this is new, this embroidered, it's like embroidered netting. It's so gorgeous. I love it. Yeah, so that is there. And then when you turn the page over, I've added one of the, and thank you so much to my dear friend Bree, who came to my rescue and enlightened me on this is a policy envelope. So I am now legit in saying it correctly. But look how fun these are. I love it. You have so much writing space. You can tuck away little letters and fun things in there. I obviously had fun decorating them with some printable washi, little label, a rose scrap. Like, look how pretty that is. Little things like that I just hold on to, and yeah, so that is there. I did attach this pretty little frame of a rose, and something fun could go there. And then these I like to just keep real simple, so like a 1, 2, 3, and you're done. I don't like using a lot of twine on these. I like simple. So yeah, so thank you to my dear friend Bree. And then behind there I made a pocket, so is a calling card and a little glassine bag. These are one of my new things I just love. I'll put some roses in there. What I love about them is they're just so delicate and feminine. I love how you can kind of see through them. And then if you stamp and emboss them, I just love this effect. I think it's really delicate. This is a new stamp I have. It's a floral with a beautiful letter. And there's some baby birds right there. So yeah, so that goes tucked behind here. And then on this side is a little pocket. And in this pocket, just some gorgeous rose paper. Here's some more of my new trim right here. I love it. I just put some tags for you to journal on, to tell a story. I think these books make such beautiful little keepsakes for photos and telling a story. I think they make a really beautiful gift to the vintage bride or anyone just who loves vintage. And then this has a nice size pocket here, and this side has, well, I could probably show, I like to do the tags, one going one way so that you can see here the rose. And then in this little pocket here, well, first let me show you this super fun cake, one of my favorite images. And I always decorate it with some pearls, an ode to my baking. I don't miss the baking, however, it did add to my artistic creations, I do think. Yeah, so just some beautiful printables that you can write and journal on in here. Super beautiful perfume label. This is a good example of the gold paint, where this would be just beautiful on its own, but when you add the gold on the edges, it just all of a sudden makes it so magical. I love it. So yeah, so that's in there, and then I just have some more little journaling cards. And then the back page here has the little notebook, just gorgeous, beautiful rose image. And I love to just surf Pinterest and look at all of these images. This is an advertisement for something. I think it's soap. But it's just beautiful. I could literally surf Pinterest all day looking at all of the images. This I attached a beautiful little rhinestone and enamel charm of a heart and a key. There's some seam binding bowls. And then this is the little notebook. Has a pocket on the cover, and then inside the pocket is several journaling cards, a fun label, and a little floral. And this card says, "I'd rather do nothing with you than something with anyone else." Yeah, that's that. And then this is the little notepad. I did use some of my favorite minty green paper from Target. And there's a bunch of those. There's a bunch of pink copy paper for you. There's a whole bunch of them in there. So yeah, so that's the writing little area. Of course, the back page is always a good spot for a cute little photo. And then in the pocket here to end with is a little journaling card and a little tag that I've embellished. So yeah, so that's book number 1. Like I said, I'm doing all the videos. Today is Friday, and I hope to have them posted in my Etsy shop by tomorrow. The links will be down below for these. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them in the description box. Just thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and have a great Friday. Thank you.